Hello, good evening, welcome all my friends to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside. Hey, hello everyone, well, I don't know, God, we're getting close to Christmas, aren't we? For those people that celebrate such things. Yes, it has been an interesting time. Say hello to everyone. David W. Berry, Tycho Debate123, Camora fan 73, Joshua Shostak, Trumpeter on Fire, Internal System Error, Kyle Inovar, or K Inovar, Your Lottery, I've won your lottery, Needless Jet 9045 says hi, Introv 7 says long time no watch, Edred X's says, oh, very nice, I get to catch one of the streams. Look, we could actually bring this over here, look. I can go into monitor mode and you can actually read what people are saying. This is a really bad idea because people will be saying all sorts of things, which is why I'm going to move it out of the way. Before, oh crap, no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to move it out of the way. Didn't mean to make it global. Hey, okay, so let's start something here. Let's start. What we're going to do today is, if you remember last week, I tried to land or crash something into the sun. So I thought, well, we didn't make it to the surface of the sun basically because it evaporated, and I wanted to see maybe there's a way we can do this. Maybe we can actually do the full-on Viking funeral thing where we crash something into the sun by having a heat shield and maybe tons of radiators or something. I don't know. Well, let's just choose a preset on this. Not that it really matters. Oh dear, that's bad timing. You know what sometimes fixes a sniffly nose? Beer. Tonight's beer is a particularly interesting variety. It is from 21st Amendment, who of course just did their, amendment, whatever, repeal day. This is a toaster pastry India Pale Ale. It's basically Pop-Tart beer. Pop-Tart beer. Just let that sink in. It's also pretty alcoholic, so I'm going to be totally swinging by the end of this. No, we're not going to turn the sun off. No, we're not going to go at night either. Yes, we are set. Okay, we're going to do that. So I'm not going to put the rocket into the sun because that's going to take too long. So we're just going to build the thing and then I'm going to cheat it into a descent orbit. Ah, blue moon. Blue moon, you saw me standing, blue moon. Da 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 da. La 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 la. And now I'm not sure what kind of part I should have here. Wow, I forgot that I'm doing realism overhaul here. So I guess I need to find a suitable part which takes very little power. Very little power.
Tiny, tiny. Don't mind me, I'm not really using very much power at all. I'm just kind of squeaking by here with minimum of wattage.
Okay, I'll just use the Surveyor Core, why not? Why am I a Manchester fan? No, I don't like football at all. I don't like soccer, sorry. I don't really enjoy it. I mean, I just have very little time or interest in that game. I'm sorry. 1.5 watts. Satellite bus. Actually, this is what I want. I want the satellite bus. Okay. No, we're going to join the satellite bus. That's going to be the thing. So we're just going to drop this on towards the thing. Lactase beer. What the heck is lactase beer? So we should probably put some power supplies on this. That's how we're going to get this happening. I mean, I guess I could use solar power, right? Hey, if Flarg is sad because I've never said their username. Oh, well, I'm sorry. It just happens. It's really hard. Okay, I'm just trying to think. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is go with the Airstream Protective Shell approach, right? So we're going to do this. And is that the biggest one we've got? That's 2.5. Is there a bigger fairing? Interstage decoupler. Yeah, I should do a fairing idea. Because the fairings I can make stupidly large. We'll just start with that. Okay, and we'll make it 4, 5, 6, 7 meters across. 7 meters across. Yes, that's maybe too much. 2 of those. Okay, so that's going to go down. That's going to be what's in the bottom. How do I feel about US beer versus British beer? I feel that the US has actually fixed all of its problems that it once had. There was a time when I would be ashamed to be drinking an American beer, but yeah, they've fixed them because they are actually good at these things. Reaction wheel module. Does that work? I wish I was playing regular Kerbal right now. Discover large flywheels for advanced reaction wheel addresses issue. Large flywheels. Okay, great. Let's do that. And then what I could do. I don't know what oh god, it takes so long when I'm doing like real solar system. I'm gonna put the reflectron down here. Get yourself on there. And we need some radiators. Strip lights. No, we don't need strip lights. We need these. We need a bunch of those. We'll stick those on there. And then radiator. Large radiator. Why does it not want to do that? Why does it not want to come in? What? Oh, it only wants to attach there. Let's try that. Let's try like 8 radiators attached around the outside. We'll see if that works. And so that's power and reaction wheels. We've got, antenna and things like that. Well, yeah, I guess we could actually... Could we simulate this? And let's see if I can deploy this thing. It's just kind of sitting there. Let's deploy, activate this, target. I like. Oh, this is going to fall over. Oh, okay. Well, so far so good. Mesh. I guess I'm going to target the Earth. There we go. That's that target. And apparently I have no ability to track the Earth. So I'm just going to F5 this. And we're going to go in and edit. Go in and edit the save file. Saves. What did we call this? Viking. We're going to see if we can get this to the surface of the sun. That's what we're doing, right? Edit with Notepad++. So I can actually go back to monitor capture, you see? Bingo, you can actually see what I'm seeing. So what I need to do is adjust the orbit of this spacecraft to be rather extreme. So flight state... unmanned space or untitled spacecraft. So reference has to be 0, right? Because that will be the sun. Semi-major axis will be, let's make it 1,000 times bigger. Eccentricity will be even lower. And it's not going to be landed. It's going to be orbiting. Landed will be false. And landed at nowhere. Okay, let's save that. Hold F9 and see what happens. Well, I'm going to try like the 10 heat shields thing. Oh, there. It exploded. Orbital period 1 day. What happened right away? It burned up from overheating. Yeah, everything burned up from overheating. Okay. That's good that happened so fast. Resume flight. So let's add another couple of zeros to this. 0, 0. And we'll save. The alert is that we are going to be trying to send a spacecraft into the sun. Okay, how far are we? It says time to periapse is 1 year. Okay, so can I turn this spacecraft? Nope. Apparently I can't have no control over this. Or maybe I do have control over this. Let's extend the radiators, see if that happens. Nope. It says green. It says I should have control, but it is not letting me actually control the radiators. It does say I'm playing Crypto the Necrodancer. I should probably change that then, right? Crypto... See, let's see. We're going to change it. We are going to change it. And... Kerbal Space Program. Viking funeral time. Update. There we go. Can't have that. No. Why does this spacecraft not want to work? It just seems to be doing nothing. Okay. Okay, never mind. Resume flight. So... so probe supports 10... Is that what it is? You think it's an avionics? It could well be an avionics failure. That was kind of funny. Let's see what happens, how long it takes. We're going to just let this fall into the sun. Throttling back time. The flight computer is throttling back time warp for some reason. What the deuce? That makes no sense at all. Do you see how those radiators deployed? Well, okay, never mind. We're going to let this thing fall in towards the sun. Da, 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 da. On the first day of Christmas, my probe exploded now. This is supposed to be realistic progression. You know what? I think it might be a better idea if I went back to base Kerbal Space Program. Let's actually just do that. Pardon me. Let's see. Maybe we should do regular Kerbal Space. I am not tipsy yet. Ooh. But this is rather potent. It is rather interesting. Yeah, so speaking of tipsy, I should point out that website that I once worked for. Let's see what's happening. Oh, yes. So, website that I used to work for, Topsy.com, no longer exists and now redirects to Apple. See that? Yes, that was 2 years ago that Apple bought us, and now we're yeah. Now the site is no more. What are they going to do with that? I mean, come on, seriously. It's all Steam guarded and everything. Besides, everyone could have guessed it, you know. So what was I going to do? I was going to do this. Where'd my Steam login hide? Oh, god damn it! It's down here. Down here. Okay, and library. So we can take a look at the vast number of games that I actually have here. How many? Far too many. Let's play this instead. I'm going to just do regular Kerbal because I think it's more applicable. We'll start with regular Kerbal where I don't need to worry about all these extra mods. I already have... I don't let anyone add me on Steam. Basically, just if you add me on Steam, you get rejected. That's just the rule because I can't have thousands of people trying to add me on Steam. It's just too much trouble. And honestly, it's not because I hate you, it's just because I literally don't have time to deal with people randomly messaging me on Steam, especially since they tend to do it when I'm at work. And yeah. So Topsy was the first website to be able to index and search the whole of Twitter. That was pretty awesome, you know? Okay, so Born of a New World. That's what you are. Okay, Born of a New World. Let's just do this one. Yeah, I just have a big light up there that's, you know, illuminating me. Okay, let's try this again. I don't hate anyone. I don't hate people. I mean, I get mad at hypocrites and liars. Like, if people, yeah, you know, but I don't hate them. I will totally call hypocrites and liars on it. All right? Okay, so let's try this again. I'm going to use this, the Airstream protective thing, and then what we're going to do is just give it a little bit of a fairing, and then we're going to close it off, right? So that's what my fairing is going to be. And then on the back of that, we want to have all. So at least now I do this, right? I don't have to worry about all the other crap. So we need our. What do we have? We need. Where are the radiators? Radiators. That's radiator panel. Where's the small one? Small, large, edge. Where's the super big one? Is it on page 2? Ah, thermal control system. Medium, large. That might be bigger than I need it to be. Let's try a smaller one. Okay, yeah, let's do like a bunch of those. You know what, I'm going to do that. And then... Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just thinking... I'm trying to think my way through this, right? That's what I'm really trying to think about, is how all these things fit together. Maybe I'll use structural panels instead. I don't know what I'm doing. Totally don't know what I'm doing. Just like, don't mind me. No clue at all. Well, let's do it with a big square heat shield, like that. That's what's going to fall into the sun. Okay. And then on one side we can put solar panels, right? See how long the solar panels last. Not very long, I would suspect, but we're going to put some on there nevertheless. Solar panel, solar panel, solar panel. There we go. Now, on the back, we should have like a... Oh, you know what we should have, now I think about it, is I'm going to take this and I'm going to thermally isolate it from the pod. What that means is I'm going to have a bunch of like modular girder segments, right, that we're going to do to move things down, right? So those will get heated up first. And then hopefully on the other side of it, right? So that's what's going to be pointing towards the sun. Okay. So. Back to these thermal things. So we want to put these thermal radiator thingies on there ASAP. Let's just try the big ones. Can I get the big one to fit? There, those will like shoot straight out. Now we've got power, we've got that, and those really are too big. Never mind, I'll try these ones. There's quite a bit of a jump there, I have to say. There is quite a jump there in terms of size. Okay, those will stick out, and then what we'll do is we'll have some more ones on the corner. That's me on the corner. That's me in the corner. Trying to keep you cool. Trying to keep you alive as you fall down into the sun. Oh no, you're going to explode. I told you so. I thought that I saw you falling. I thought that you had a chance. I can never find the radiators. You know what? I don't need that. I don't need any of that. I'm gonna put like one of these control things on here, a little inline reaction wheel, just in case. Yeah. Let's try this. We'll call this Viking. Okay, save. And you know what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to flip this whole thing upside down like that so that it'll actually sit on the pad nicely. This is nice stuff, gotta say. Okay, so F5, and then I realize that I need to go into Kerbal and find the save file for it. So once again, look, what you do is you go in and you gotta find Kerbal Space Program. You got to go to Properties, Local Files, Browse Local Files, and yeah, now you don't need to see any of that stuff. Quick save. Oh no, I don't need to do this. More apps. I need you to use Notepad++ because Notepad++ is the true editor, the one true editor. Okay, where's Viking? Viking. I hope this is the correct name. Hold on. Map. Zoom in and make sure that's what it's called. It says Viking. Okay, so there we go. Viking probe. Okay, so now once again I do the usual thing. I say situation orbiting. Orbiting. Landed. False. Landed at nowhere. Reference frame 0. And then add some zeros to here. And then save it. And then F9. Right? And the magic is that it should load the quick save and it should be in deep space. Falling towards the sun. How far out are we? We're at the orbit of Moho. Okay, so that's actually a good start. So now what we want to do is deploy all these things. Extend. I'm going to point this thing down. Point the body down to the ground. Visible light is... Oh, pardon me. Visible light is still radiation at a shorter wavelength than infrared. Black body. Yes. We're going to be emitting black body radiation. Oh, wow! Yes! Woohoo! Yes! Victory! Let's try deploying fewer radiators. Okay, those ones exploded. Those ones exploded. Those ones exploded. Everything exploded. We've got 2 radiators. Shall I try deploying this one? Yeah. So let's see how long this thing lasts. Let's actually just try reloading it. Yeah, do you see the way all those flew off? That is what card magicians call the Texas shuffle, because it takes us so long to pick them back up again. Yeah. I'll be here till, well, later. Okay, I guess I'm going to just deploy a couple of these radiators. Okay, that one survived. I guess I need fewer radiators. It's the ones in the corner that are losing their religion. They're the ones that are having trouble. I just, actually, now I look at it, it does actually go inside the sun, so we're okay on that. Dare I deploy one of these? I'm going to deploy these instead and see if they can deploy without exploding. Oh, good. These ones didn't explode. What's the longest stream that I've ever done? I don't know. I think I've got a 3-hour stream somewhere. Let's just try. I think, my... the stream that I did... I'm not wanting to cheat, by the way. I think the stream that I did for Beyond Earth was actually one of the longer ones. Okay, we're just going to fall down. And we all fall down. Oh! I didn't even get to see that one happen. Viking crash. Oh, wait, it did. Wait. It actually said crashed into the sun. Oh, hold on. Let's try reloading there. Have I considered doing Ludum Dare? I would love to spend the time developing a game. However, I have a day job which makes me really, really busy all the time. Like, insanely busy all the time. And my only consolation is that I bet you the people that have won Ludum Dare have probably used my code at some point or another. So, if you've used... there's all sorts of things that I've done. Listen. It says Viking funeral time, Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to click update again. Click. Right? If it still says Crypt of the Necrodancer, then forget about it, right? Besides, actually, I have the dance pad version of Crypt of the Necrodancer all set up. I'm just going to give it a go sometime, but I don't think tonight. I don't think tonight is the night for that. Okay, let's try going down a little faster. Time to periapse is 21 days. Let's just let this count off. I've refreshed my page several times. Okay, well, Lars, the email doesn't update when I click that, unfortunately. The email will maintain whatever version I sent out originally. It's just the nature of email that I can't go into your inbox and fix your email. And it's just the nature of things that I was stupid and didn't actually update my Twitch. Because I'm an idiot, right? I don't really care about these things. As far as I'm concerned, you're not here to see me play one game or another. The fact that I say that I'm playing Kerbal Space Program is merely an informational nicety which I'm delivering to you out of respect for you guys being, cool guys that for some reason are up at this god-awful hour and watching some terrible Scotsman on the internet pretending to, drop a spacecraft into the sun or something. So, they are planning to send a real spacecraft pretty darn close to the sun, and the idea... Okay, we're down to like 1 day, so I'm going to go a little slower. 1,000 times normal speed. Oh, look, see, it's getting hot now. Now, if I slow the time down... Oh, look at that. Now, note here... Okay, so there's a few things we should fix. I'm going to slow down time again. I'm going to straighten this thing out. Now, note, right, the heat is coming through this, and then it gets conducted to this. So these first set of radiators, those are the ones that are getting hottest, because those are going first, right? Oh, it's 2:37 p.m. Well, yeah, lucky you guys living in Western Australia. No, right, so here's the thing. We're not sure whether the physics in Kerbal Space Program actually implement what they did in Sunshine. Yeah, the idea is that you basically have a big heat shield that actually then conducts the heat backwards, and you have tons of radiators, right? I very much doubt there will be... Blue Origin will send me on a trip. But if anyone from Blue Origin wants a professional game player, stand-in scientist, internet spaceman... I'm not an astronaut, but I do play one on the internet. If Blue Origin wants that, then I am happy to. And plus, I believe that I share a hairstyle with some of the important people at Blue Origin. Fun fact, you saw my fun fact on Twitter about marshmallows, right? Yeah? No? Yeah, maybe? Never mind. Okay, let's try speeding things up again, sorry. Oh, okay. 1,000. Now we're 1 day before impact, and things are really heating up fast. 4 hours. Oh, 3 hours. Look at it. Yeah, this needs a bit of work actually, because it doesn't line up with the sun correctly. Scott has a Van Dyke just down below, just like many of the astronauts. What's a Van Dyke? You mean like a diaper? Is that what you're saying? No? Ah, man. I like how these radiators are emitting, except for this one. This one is just like, nah, you don't need me. What do you mean you don't have Twitter? Of course you have Twitter, you just choose not to be on it. Twitter is just like there. Besides, Twitter has been pretty important to me. It gave me a job. Twitter itself didn't give me a job, but it gave me a really fascinating data set to analyze. Hey, Proud Lion! Hi, chat man! Your thing is really, really fascinatingly stylish. So anyone doing... Okay, so anybody here that doesn't celebrate Christmas, what are you celebrating in the next month or so? I'm really curious, because obviously there's a bunch of people probably like doing the Hanukkah thing. Good for you guys. Festivus for the rest of us. Kwanzaa. Yeah, I'm just curious. Obviously I do stuff like that. No, Kerkula80, all the hints of what I do at Apple should be clear from what happened today to the Topsy website, right? Take a look, figure it out. I'm not going to tell you what I do, but yes. Statutory holiday day. How about New Year's Eve? Because that's one of my favourites. I'm a big fan of New Year. Oh, we're coming down at 47 kilometers per second. Celebrating the coming of Atom's glow. Kirkula was raised by Jehovah's Witnesses. I see those guys always trying to, sell me on their book of whatever. And I'm like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. No. So for people that got in late, I am drinking Toaster Pastry India Pale Ale, which basically means Pop-Tart Pale Ale. It's Pop-Tart IPA, 7.6% alcohol, 74 IBUs, pretty darn bitter, and well, hopefully this thing makes it to the surface. I should probably be running it a little faster. 50 times regular speed. The sun is. This is my iPhone 6s Plus. Yeah, gotta make sure I have the S. Do I play Kerbal per career? Yes. You're drinking Bud Light? Villian, you know that Bud Light is like making love in a canoe, right? I'm not going to give you the punchline because that's not what I do. But, yes, like making love in a canoe. This, on the other hand, is like what happens when you take a toaster pastry and turn it into beer. Yeah, Multigamer420 has no clue. Oh, something exploded. What exploded? What exploded? What was that? Oh, look, we lost a solar panel. That's good. Good sign, though. No, this is what we're trying to do, is we're trying to get it into the sun, right? Oh. I play all the KSP. No, listen, there are no phone wars, because the truth is, if you want the phone with the highest single thread benchmarks, right? Because all you guys that play Kerbal Space Program are always on about your single thread performance, right? You know, if you play Kerbal, then you know that single thread performance is best. In which case, iPhone wins the day, always. Now, every time look, seriously, I'm not going to go through this, because every time I talk about this, there's someone that posts on my YouTube. It's like, I don't want to watch you anymore because you talk about Apple as if they're a special company, and why are you dissing Windows for crashing all the time? They are really nice, and Windows, the guys that do Windows are really nice people, but it does crash all the time. Yeah, it just happens. Yeah. You know what? Nico77025 is expressing some doubts as to my claims about the quality of iPhones, and I will point out that yes, I am getting paid, professionally, and therefore I am probably biased. However, that does not mean that I am wrong. Right? Yes. Anyway. Wow, things are really heating up. So yeah, what's heating up are these solar panels. These things generating all my power. And there's another one. This could take a really long time to fall in, because accelerating the physics is what's causing the things to explode faster. Maybe I should put some batteries on there or something. There's another one. 2 hours to go. 59, 58, 57, 6, 5. This is okay. Yeah. Look, I like how the panels are getting red hot now as well. I should probably have put an RTG or something on this. This is pretty cool, because normally, in previous game, before the previous versions of Kerbal Space Program, getting this close to the sun was actually possible. Now the radiation is actually making it really hard. Do I have any tips on how to keep loud housemates from being picked up with your mic? Okay, so Kurkula is at his wanting to do Let's Plays, and he's saying, hey, I don't want my housemates to be picked up on the mic. So my suggestion is that you take some stage classes, that you do some amateur dramatics on stage, and therefore learn how to talk louder than them. Be the loudest thing in the room, and then it doesn't matter. Right? That works really well for me. I tell you, I mean, like, I could speak and my neighbours would hear if I really did it. I do the whole Shakespeare thing and all that. Works really well. Okay. Why is this... Oh, wait. Turn this way. Okay. Have I lost control of this? Oh, I've lost all my electric charge. No, I'm out of control! I'm out of control! You know what? I should put really hard to see the numbers. How does one? No. The trick is to speak loudly without shouting. Oh, to be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by so doing end them. I forget the rest. Yeah. Yeah, you set the microphone. You could. No, there's no or, Lost Crack. You can definitely set a noise gate, but basically being louder is much better, right? I'll tell you what, noise gates sound really weird. Okay, what do we think? Do you think this is gonna make it? This is gonna melt before it gets down there. I like it. I like the way this is heating up and all that. Something else exploding. Oh, look, we lost part of the heat shield. 1.5 hours. Yes. Oh. But you know, seriously, like so okay. Really important tips to anybody that is recording any audio of their voice. First of all, speak loudly and clearly, right? But don't shout, just learn to naturally project your voice. Secondly, use a compressor. And I'm not talking like MP3 compression, I'm talking a dynamic range compression. What this does is when you speak quietly, it makes it louder, and when you speak loudly, it makes it quieter. It keeps everything at a consistent level. So then you can turn everything up and your presence and everything is much better. If you don't have a compressor on your video, on your audio, you won't sound as good as somebody that does. It's a super easy thing to do. Beyond that, you can spend a lot of work trying to make it seem really, really cool. Like, really adjusting. Okay, the heat shield has disintegratified. Like, it takes a lot of work. Audacity isn't really necessarily the best for its filters. But, I mean, having said that, they do use bits and pieces of my code here and there. So, hey, And I personally, I'll tell you that for audio processing in my videos, I actually use Isotope Nectar Elements, which is an audio processor that comes with... Sony Vegas 13 Pro. Yeah. Yep, this is not going to make it into the sun, is it? This is as close as we can get. Oh, Born of a New World is singing. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that protected me from the sun. It's gonna be a very hot burny day. Yes, I'm wondering how far this will go before it explodes. It is really interesting to see. Yep, they are fine. Okay, so we didn't make it to the surface. Space Center. So we're gonna build a new one. 2 heat shields. The problem is the heat shields, they just ablate away, right? So I think I need a bigger, hotter thing. Cubase. I don't know about Cubase, actually. Okay, so how do we make this bigger and more thing? You can open the corner 4. No, but I want it to actually hit the surface, right? No, that would be cheating. I wanted to be able to fall in from a distance. Someone was like, whoa, you could just cheat it onto the surface. Of course I could cheat it onto the surface. That's not what I'm trying to do here. What do I think about adding a Matryoshka brain mod? I don't know. Can you go to full screen? What do you mean? I'm deliberately doing it in this thing. I don't think the multiple heat shield levels will work. Let's take a look at Viking here. Okay, Viking, load it. Okay, first thing. Yes, super hot. Super hot. Okay, let's turn these 90 degrees. So we can add more heat losing material here. Actually, what we should do... There, we'll do that. Right, let's see if that works. And then what we should... Maybe we should add some batteries, right? Just to keep me alive. So that when the power goes out, that it's able to continue its descent under some level of control. Okay, rechargeable battery bank goes there. Okay. Okay. Pardon me, a little sniffly. Okay, so, yeah, I guess we could add... Yeah, I could add an extra layer of structural panels here, right? What we could do... Flip, flip, flip. And then just kind of like this. So those will be like the second layer or whatever, right? I should send Gilly to the sun. Maybe. The... Super hot is dead? What are you talking about? Okay, let's try deploying these. I'm going to try deploying these at the same time. Okay, that's mostly working. These things might actually impact each other. Actually, no, they're cool. Okay, so I think we have... Don't break. Don't break when you hit that. Yeah, I think we might have something. Okay, and you know what? I could put another radiator on the back there. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Reverting this a little. Revert vehicle assembly. So actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add another layer off the back of this, right? And the giant... We're going to add one of the biggest radiators on here. I think it's good that the radiators explode, actually, because it stops me cheating by just radiator spamming. Radiator spamming would be the mark of an amateur. Okay, and... Yes, thermal control system. The oh my lordy version. Yes, that's what we're going to do. I know I could use an asteroid. I'm not thinking about that right now, but that would be a cool idea. We're going to try that at some point, but not right now. There, I'm going to stick that under there. So we should lose a little more heat that way. Okay. You know what? Actually, one other thing, revert flight. Just while I remember. Yeah, I'm going to blow on it to keep it cool. Just going to add like bindings for all of these things. Yeah, I really want to play Elite Dangerous. I have been thoroughly enjoying... I haven't played it for... I guess there was a few months where I didn't really play it. But I had a lot of fun playing it again. Okay, F9. Oh no, F5, sorry. F5. And then Reload, yes. Viking debris. Okay, who cares about that? Viking. Apparently, Viking is still alive somewhere. Viking probe landed. Okay, there we go. So, Viking probe orbiting. Orbiting. False. So, who has tickets to see Star Wars? That's what I want to know. Anybody gonna go and see Star Wars? By the way, if you want the Star Wars miniatures game and you're in the US, then it is on sale for the next hour on Amazon. You should, if you're interested in like tabletop, starfighters, go and check it out. Like, seriously. Okay, let's see how this looks. We are 22 days away, and we deployed the radiators without anything exploding. Oh, those didn't explode. Great. Okay, so let's do this. You can have a war on stars right now. Yes, okay. Maybe I should try playing X-Wing Simulator, because I haven't played that in forever. And the only thing is I started doing it and then I couldn't remember how to get the things working. Oh, wait a second. Why is my... Okay. Space Center. What is this parameter? Oh, eccentricity. Okay. Resume flight. Map. That's legit. Why is this taking so long to fall into the star? Why doesn't it want to fall? And power's out. Why is my power out? Once again. Stability. Okay. Deploy those. Check the map. Everything looks good. Okay, that's better. So we're going to fall into the star here. This is a true Star Wars. I do like good point-and-click adventures, and I'm a very big fan of the Telltale games. I just discovered a really interesting star system that's like 150 light years from anywhere nearby. And the beautiful thing about it is you can get contracts from there that will say, carry this, this bunch of crap to another star system. And because the nearest star system is like 400 light years away, you get like 5 million credits from doing it. This is it. Look at it. Look at it go. This, my friends, this means business. Okay, now time is slowing down. Slowing down to 100 times normal speed. Okay. I think this might be doing the right thing, but I don't honestly know. I'm gonna just fix the time. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Look, we're gonna drop this in here. Yeah. Let me just pull. Let me just get a thing up. Hold on. I'm just looking for something for you. Well, this is falling into the star, right? Oh, deal. I'm looking for this and looking for this. Yeah, I don't want to say it, but this is a really cool deal for like Star Wars nerds. I'm gonna stop this. Oh crap! I pushed the wrong button. I meant to accelerate, and oh crap! What I wanted to do was show you that there is these X-Wing games. These they are like on sale today, and I'm like such a nerd. This is like it's like a little miniatures game, and hey, a deal ends in 58 minutes. There's your chance to get the game. You can also get the Force Awakens version, which is slightly better. And they also have Star Wars Armada. Again, on Amazon, but the deal on that ended. It was $10 cheaper. But these are like model spaceships, which is pretty cool. If you're a nerd, these are great things. Yes, so the owners... So someone's asking about Elite Dangerous. Now, Elite Dangerous is a little like... As I said, it's like a season-based content. So you can still play on the same servers, even if you don't buy Horizons. If you, say, want to wait until Horizons adds a feature you care about or goes on sale, fine. You can still play Elite Dangerous and you can still team up with people. You just can't go near all the planets. So while your friends are having parties with models and nymphomaniacs and stuff planet-side, you will be stuck in space. But that's okay, because you won't have spent all the money they will. No, Elite Dangerous... if you're going to buy it now, do not buy plain old Elite Dangerous. Now buy Elite Dangerous Horizons. Because otherwise, we'll do this. Oh, someone's saying they missed Necrodancer. Well, we're going to have to try... I'll try some Necrodancer with the dance pad. Shall I try Necrodancer with the dance pad? Would that be a really bad idea? It's not a game using the Micro Machines ships, but it looks very similar. The ships are higher quality than Micro Machines, I have to say. Micro Machines are for, scrubs. I'm sorry. Okay, now we're heating up again. 2 hours to go, and we've got stuff exploding. 100 times regular speed. Okay. Okay. Do you think this is going to make it into the star? No, totally. I have this little adapter, right? Which... Oh, crap. No, Sky is asleep. She's not doing that. Oh, Necrodancer is so much fun. So Elite Dangerous Horizons is only on sale for those people that already own Elite Dangerous. Let's make that clear. If you have not bought Elite Dangerous, then it's not on sale. But if you have not bought Elite Dangerous and you want to fly the best, most immersive spaceship simulator at this time, Elite Dangerous Horizons is the way to go. Be aware, it is very immersive in the same way that driving a car is very immersive. You will spend a lot of time driving from one planet to another and enjoying the sights. You will not become the hero of the galaxy, right? There will not be any script saying, please, we need you to save us from the Reapers, the Reavers, the strange boogie men or whatever from beyond the galaxy. No, you will be a dude who just happens to live in space. You won't be like, I'm this hero from outer space. You'll be, hi, I work in outer space, right? Looking to build a PC with $400, I would recommend buying a games console if you've only got $400. You'll get better value for money. But, yes, $400 you can build a decent PC if you go with AMD. That's what I would recommend, Go with an AMD processor for $400. I don't know how to make that. No, if you want... No, JJ, no, you only buy Horizons and you will get the full Elite experience. Do not buy the original Elite anymore. Just buy Horizons and you get all the features, right? That's how it works. So it is a straight-up replacement. It's like, the sports games, right? You have Madden 2014, right? Madden 2015, Madden 2016. You don't need to buy like the 2014 version to play the 2015 version. You just buy the latest version, unless of course the latest version is really, really buggy. No. I honestly, if you want to build a PC for $400, man, that's really hard. I would recommend seeing if you can find somebody that has an old PC they're getting rid of. That way you can use their case. Use their power supply, upgrade the motherboard, the processor, the memory, all that. Either that or seriously, just buy something. I'm sure it's possible. There's no radiothermal generators on this thing. This sucker I was going to say this sucker is solar, but these panels are not going to last. Nivus, if you bought it on Steam, you could ask for a refund. I mean, look, seriously, Horizons is the bomb, right? And I think either way, I'm pretty sure Frontier's going to get their money either way. So, you know, it totally legit that you could get a refund and then go for Horizons. So that's what I would say. I'll play Horizons. Sure, I'm gonna play some Horizons. I'm kind of in the ass end of the galaxy right now. I'm testing a heat shield and a lot of radiators. I want to see if I can make it close to the sun. I should probably time accelerate 5 minutes. So now my power is running out. See that? We only have a limited amount of power here. 10 times at regular speed. Yeah. Also, don't bother. See, here's the thing: for $400, you're probably going to need to think about a monitor as well. You can use an HD TV if you have one, but then you're fighting, you know, whatever. We're not landing in the sun. No, we're just trying to crash into the sun. That's all. I like a case is a case is a case, right? I totally understand. Like I paid, you know. I paid a bit more for my case, and it is really quiet. It is beautiful. I love this, whatever case this is. I think it's a Fractal Design case, and it's fantastic. It has little cable channels and everything. But, yeah. Oh, man. Just seriously, look around for used stuff and whatever. I bought the PC that I started playing Kerbal Space Program on was an Opteron 4800, right? And I bought it from a company I worked at who was basically getting rid of it, right? They were standardizing all their systems, and they'd built this years ago. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes. Well, so much for the heat shields. Oh. Yep. I don't think the heat shield actually helps. I think this is wrong. So, this is fundamentally wrong. Because these radiators should not be protecting me at this point. I think the game needs some fixing. Honestly, if you're going to look for budgets, there's a lot of people on the internet that will help you. Reddit has a forum where you can basically say, build me an awesome PC, here's my needs. I actually built my PC based upon stuff that was recommended to me by the guys on the Something Awful forums, and they were very helpful, and I'm forever grateful to them. And yeah, I was very happy with what I ended up with. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh, wait. Optron 4800, I am the first link on Twitter. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't think we're landing on this. I don't think this is possible. Yeah. If you're on a budget, downloaded RAM. Don't download RAM. That's retarded. I am a Something Awful goon, but then again, so are many cool people on the interwebs. Let's start up some Elite. I've had enough trying to land things on the interwebs, whatever. Land things on the sun. Yes, we're going to do some Friendship Drive. Oh, wait a second. I need to fix my graphics. Oh, this beer is really buzzing me. Hold on. Elite Dangerous Horizons. I like how it's Elite Dangerous Registered Trademark Horizons TM. Copyright. Something or other. Okay. Catastrophic failure. Modular girder segment exploded due to overheating. Yes, I mentioned that Elite Dangerous Horizons is early access on Steam, and there is absolutely no point in buying the regular Elite Dangerous anymore, right? Let's make that clear. Okay, I'm just going to switch some options out here. Graphics. Borderless. Window. Who uses borderless mode? I don't get borderless. Okay. Apply. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and I'm just going to fix my modular capture settings. I'm just going to... Oh, no, cancel. Okay, oh, come back! Come back! Come back! Settings. Oh, cancel. I'm sorry I'm getting drunk, obviously. Window capture. I'm going to capture Elite Dangerous. Ah! There we go. There we go! Okay. Clear save. No, I'm not going to do that. Hell no. Back to the main menu. Okay, let's just let's actually let's do some CQC for a second. What? Oh god, JJ. No, the Elite didn't screw its original players because half of the original players bought the lifetime expansion. That's, you know, I bought the lifetime expansion. I'm just gonna go to Team Deathmatch because this is fun. I'm sorry, I totally understand. I think, you know what, I'll tell you what, I think that I totally understand why they've chosen this release model for Elite Dangerous and the season model. I think if they'd explained that that was their plan up front, that they would be charging like $60 basically every year, they would have had a lot more people buying in for the lifetime expansion pass. I think that would have actually helped them in the early game. But then again, it might have driven away. Now, I'm not going to do track IR. Why does it take forever to find a match? Never mind. Cancel. Let's just get back to the game. Let's just go back. Yes, confirm. Let's just fly spaceships. Start. Solo. I'm just gonna play on solo right now. I don't really care. Oh, wait. Is there a place that you can buy it for $15? Listen, okay. So I'll be clear. If you can buy regular Elite Dangerous right now for $15, I didn't see that. Let me just check the store. Elite. Oh, okay, take me to the store. Elite. No, Elite Dangerous just shows us $45. Where is it? $15. If you can get it for $15, yes. If you really aren't sure about the extra stuff, sure, Elite Dangerous for $15 is an absolute steal, right? And I totally recommend that. Be aware though that what you will miss is planetary landings. You will get everything else. You won't get multiple, multiplayer ships and things like that. No, you keep all your old stuff if you buy Horizons. You want to get No, I did actually buy copies for people on sale. What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's nothing here. Let's... Oh, wait a second. Is that a station or is that a landing? I can't land there, can I? I don't have... Right now I don't have like a thingy in my vehicle. So what I need to do is look at... Galaxy map. Galaxy map. Galaxy map. Does whatever a galaxy map can. Okay. Here's a fun question. You see this LTT. Does anyone know what LTT stands for? Come on, first person to tell me what LTT stands for. Okay. Yeah, true. Oh, let's just head towards Shinrata Desrata. I'll head that way and see if I can find. And I'll just stop at like every system on the way. Yeah, I won't be surprised if it goes back on sale again. So what you're gonna get for like regular Elite Dangerous is you'll get everything. You'll get the new ships. So there's a bunch of new ships. but you won't have the ability to land on planets. You won't have the ability to have multiple players fly a single ship. So that's one of the things that's being added this year, is having multiple players flying a single spaceship, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to turn the volume up because elite volume, elite sound is awesome. Lighton 2/10 catalog, Kukula 80 knows what it is. So Lighton is this Dutch astronomer, and he compiled a lot of catalogs. He did LHS, which is the Lighton half second. He did LFT, which is the Lighton 5/10, which is, well, basically the same as half second, but yeah. Then he did 2/10. He did Pulsar. Oh, he did White Dwarfs, LWD. Yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. But he has a lot of things. There's no point in going to any of these. I'm just gonna go to this for stars. I should probably landing gear retracted. Warnates. Oh. Epic Tech Master 112. If you own a planetary approach suite, then that means you own Horizon. So I think if you look, we're going to take a look at my modules. Now it doesn't have the planetary approach suite, it doesn't appear here, but it does appear when I try to fit my ship. So yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, I'm going to do Elite Dangerous. Oh wait. Elite Dangerous. I'm now clicking update to see if it thinks whatever. It says please click a supported game because apparently Elite Dangerous Horizons isn't supported. Oh look, Erdos! Oh, it's Erdos! Erdos gets a mention. That's funny. Let's go to Let's go to Guest Enterprise. I'm gonna presume, since we have Erdos getting name checked, I'm going to presume that Guest is named for Christopher Guest. Very important comedian and a core member of Spinal Tap. And if you don't know what Spinal Tap is, then you need to go and watch Spinal Tap. And moreover, you then need to go and get the DVD version and re-watch Spinal Tap with the actors commentating, the director's commentary, where they are actually commentating in character. Your Spinal Tap is hilarious and is so full of memes that you will... Yeah. Yes, someone is asking, Forfa 2, is Erdos the mathematician? He was one of the great mathematicians, not necessarily because he went deep into any problems, but because he was broad. Erdos was this crazy, I think it was Hungarian. He would live out of a suitcase and he would kind of travel from one person to another. He'd work on them, with them on a problem. Apparently, using some stimulants, let's say, some very powerful stimulants. He'd produce a bunch of papers and then he'd move on to something else. So yeah. Guest Enterprises, yes. DVD, digital versatile disc. That's what it was. People used to think it was video disc, but it's not. It was versatile. I am so far down into this thing that's kind of, yes. This is beautiful. Oh man, I love the sound of Elite. Epic Test, if you want to get the Horizons launcher, that's a very good question. Yeah. Do you want me to play Crypt of the Necro Dancer? Yeah, DVD rewinders. Oh look, you can see my shadow in the space station there. You see that? See it? See my shadow in the space station? I can even put my landing gear down. Gotta be careful not to get too close to the space station here, because that could be really dangerous. Let's get in super close. There's my space station there. You see it? You see the landing gear deployed? Let's get in super close here and try not to crash. Now notice that's me, not me moving, that's the space station rotating. This is, of course, a very expensive spaceship. I probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm not sober at all. Should I try flying inside that gap? That's a really bad plan. I'm not doing that. Boost! Oh. Boost. Okay. Flight assist off. Okay. Contacts, guest request docking, landing gear. There we go. The space stations have always been rather beautiful. It's fantastic. I mean, it's all down to the lighting. Okay. Elite, so Elite, as I said, is like... It's like if you want to be a random person in a spaceship, right? If you want to... You don't want to be a hero. If you want to be a hero, you play one of those games with a script. If you want to be the hero that saves humanity, you play, like, Strike Suit Zero. It's, you know, great fun, and it puts you in the center of things, but ultimately it's very shallow. If you want to be a person that lives in space, then Elite is it, right? And it is pretty, you know, it is, you know, a lot of people say it's really lightweight on the sim, but you know what? It's more than a lot of people like. I don't know what people, you know, oh, landing gear's not deployed. There we go. Horizons is $60 if you've not bought it, $45 if you already have a thing. Okay, that's not what I'm doing. I want to do Starport Services. Right, exactly. Kurkula 80 has it exactly right. Elite Dangerous is if you want, is what it is to be Han Solo without ever meeting Luke Skywalker. That is so correct. That is, oh, that is perfect. Yes. Yes, oh yeah, Pratchett is there. Let's go to outfit. Well, actually, let's take a look in the shipyard. What have we got in the shipyard? Eagle, Hauler, Adder, Cobra, Type 6 site. Boring. Nothing here. I'm gonna go to outfitting. Some Kitty is saying, use HyperEdit to get a VTOL into orbit. Getting a VTOL. Okay. But so, okay, so see, here's the thing, right? Kitty Kid 888 has said, look, you know, get a VTOL into space, get a VTOL here, get a VTOL there. And the only one that actually says single stage is a single stage to Duna. So actually, harderest get a VTOL to Duna. I've done several VTOLs on Duna, but they've not been single stage. But he didn't specify single stage, so I'm like, ha! Kitty Kid 888. I have done all your challenges. Give me more. Give me a real challenge, huh? Also, note the nice flame job. Internal. You know what? Actually, now I think about it, we have a plan. I am gonna actually buy a new ship here because I want to land a ship on the surface. So I want to pick. I guess the Eagle is the obvious one. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, let's get an Eagle. How much is that? 43,000. I can buy an Eagle with impunity. Then again, I could also buy an Adder. I've never owned an Adder. I'm going to buy an Adder. I'm going to store my current ship. Confirm. Kitty Kid is now saying, oh no, I meant single stage everywhere. But you didn't. You didn't when you wrote that contract, when you wrote that challenge, you didn't think about single stages, did you? And I've just realized I should have checked my outfitting to see that I had... what I need to do is get a thingy, a rover, an SRV. Internal... And actually, can I apply paint job? Let's apply the Black Friday paint job. Oh yeah. And since we're at guest station, I should say, how much more black could it be? None. None more black. Oh dear, that joke is lost on so many of you. It is so sad. So sad. Do I have a planetary vehicle hangar anywhere here? Shield generator, prospector. Oh, where is it? Planetary vehicle hangar, thank you. Bye. No, bobbleheads cost money. I haven't bought one. I'm terrible. I didn't spend actual money. Did I buy a vehicle? Yes, okay, I've got that. Exits. Okay, I should have a planetary vehicle now, right? Yes, I have a scarab. Excellent. Okay, let's find a planet to go to. Can I destroy Pi? My favorite non-space related game would be Portal, which is a game which is perfect in every single way. I didn't pre-order the Braben Bauble, and, you know, I don't know, I guess I'm just lame.
Engines engaged.
I thought it would be weird, to be honest. I have to say, every time I've met David Braben, he has been an absolute joy to talk to. I've had so much fun. You know, he's a really smart guy, and I think we have very similar thoughts and perceptions of things. But yeah, I'm not sure I want a copy of him to stay on my dashboard. Yes. But no, there's so many games that I love that are like... I should do a video, but I love Crypto the Necrodancer. I like Super Hexagon. Oh my god. I'm gonna go there. Wait a second, back. Let's try going to there. I've never flown an adder before, which is why I'm kind of interested in how they fly. The Skylon SSTO concept, it will be a true innovation if they can make the pre-cooler work. It is all about the pre-cooler.
Charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So there is actually a DLC which is called Mel's Story for Portal 2, and it is rock hard. Well, go to Plan B. I'm actually going to be encouraging... It's the end of the year, and I'm hoping to encourage some donations to B612, and we may have some special rewards for people that want to donate some money to saving the world from killer asteroids. We're still working on that, but yeah. Yeah, Mel is insanely hard, but God, it racked my brain. So anyway, other games that I absolutely, you know, I'll do the Fallout games I've blown so many hours on. Yeah, absolutely. Crusader Kings. Holy crap, that game is so amazing and deeply disturbed in places. I love it. Mario games. All the Nintendo Mario games, big fan of those. A lot of space sim games, yes. Independence War, I have, but I need to go and do a series on. Lang Terminal is apparently on the dark side of the planet.
Orbital flight engaged.
Now we're engaging orbital flight. It's so beautiful sounding. Oh dear. Let me just see. Obviously, Team Fortress 2, man. Yeah, that's hilarious. I'm trying. Oh, Rock Band. Rock Band. Holy crap! I've spent so many hours playing Rock Band. Right? Yes, I know. I need to do a Let's Play on Independence Wars because I've not, and I haven't done Free Space. Free Space 1 or 2. Have not done a Let's Play on that. I'm Oh, let me see. I'm just trying to think of all the other cool games that I really like. Braid. I actually really like Braid. You know, oh, and To the Moon. To the Moon is just like such a girly game, but it is really, really astounding piece of work as far as I'm concerned. There is no game to it. It is like a sprite-based RPG story. But I don't know, I have just an amazing affinity for what they have done. Final Fantasy VI is the best Final Fantasy game. Chrono Trigger. It's pretty close to Final Fantasy VI, but you know, yeah. Soma I have yet to play, so I don't know. And I had a chance to look at Adrift at Day of the Devs, and I really love the look of Adrift. I really hope it works, but I ended up talking, the guy there was like an art guy, and he told me, well, you know, like, spend all this time, and after a few hours, night falls. I was like, well, wait, if you have 3 hours of daylight, then that means you're orbiting in the middle of the Van Allen belts and should be... Why would you put a space station in the middle of the Van Allen belts? I was just like, you guys perhaps need to, like, maybe think about what you're doing here. From the Depths, I have a very hard time playing these Bloxel games. I don't have the skills, I'm sorry. Okay. Final Fantasy Tactics, I actually agree. Final Fantasy Tactics, I have a lot of respect for that game. But Final Fantasy VI, I'm sorry, like, it's superior. Resident Evil 4 is the best Resident Evil game, and I've spent many, many hours playing that. But Resident Evil 2, that game I got super hardcore on. Resident Evil 2, I managed to fly through that, run through that game using, without getting killed and without saving. That's what I did. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is the sound of the adder. Black Adder, Black Adder, he flew his ship through space. Black Adder, Black Adder, he landed on his place. Black Adder, he landed on this planet. Black Adder, la la. Yeah, no, I think Resident Evil 4 is another game which is perfect in almost every single way.
Engines disengaged.
Ace Combat, I've never got into Ace Combat. I don't know why. I'll admit that I ended up with a dubious copy of it, but I just never enjoyed the Ace Combat games. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Alien Isolation, sound design is really good. I think when games have really good sound design, that really stands out for me. Okay, I don't need any of that. I need to go back and like work on my thing. Bulletin board. I have not played Skyrogue. You know, it's one of those games that I kept on meaning to go after. Critical Cargo. A reliable pilot is needed for this, to take it to Chris Poole. Decline. Wholesale Liberation. Thomas Colby. No. Emergency Backdoor access. Ooh, sounds a bit rude. Okay. Oh, bad launch. I'm gonna launch. No, I have a huge number of games. I love so many games. I'm not a fan of AAA, Battlefront and things like that. I've never played Jedi Outcast, but I own it. I own most of the Star Wars games thanks to goodoldgames.com. Okay, we're gonna turn on the functions. Landing gear deployed. External lights on. I'm just gonna go looking for for loot on the surface here. I have loved every single episode of Firefly I have watched, and I am ashamed, or I'm saddened, that I have watched every single one of them. It is really... it's sad. Really, there should be more Firefly. I have no idea what dark matter is, sorry. I should probably... Okay, we're going to this blue spot, whatever it is. Thor's Muffin. I did do a video where I tried to fly my constellation. I posted it, I think, on Sunday. And you'll see what happened in that video. I thought it was quite appropriate. I kind of like Mass Effect, but the only thing about Mass Effect is that I don't like that 80% of the players played it with the dude. Who... when clearly FemShep was the way to go. FemShep, best Shep. No, I don't know. You know, I think I could have used less shooting. I'm sorry, but you know, other than that, yeah, I think Mass Effect is actually good, and I am actually recommending. My neighbour's like a sci-fi fan. He's getting himself a PlayStation 3 for various reasons, and I'm telling him, yes. Get yourself Mass Effect, you will not regret it. What I have heard people talking about is The Expanse. I've no idea what The Expanse is. I mean, other than that it's on sci-fi, I've heard a lot of people saying good things about it. I've heard some people saying, wait, that physics isn't right. But honestly, I'd love a chance to give it a go. Why not PlayStation with decent PC? Because if you buy Mass Effect Trilogy on the PlayStation 3, then you get all the DLC. Let's take this thing out on a ride. So Kitty Kid 888, that sounds great. The only thing I would say is MMO is a dangerous term. Just ask Kurt Schilling. Okay, let's fix the lights. Let's go looking for some loot. Oh wait, that's my spaceship there. Hold on, let me just stop for a second. There it is. Look, it is a black adder. It literally is a black adder. Ah, yes. Baldric. I should call it Baldric. That is pretty sweet. Let me just bring up the camera. I'm sorry, one of the best things about Elite Dangerous is the debug camera that lets you do this kind of thing. Oh man. Yeah, Kurt Schilling, you don't know the whole story about the MMO 38 Studios? Yeah, you seriously got to read about that. It's just a real example of things going wrong in game development. You know, and okay, I just think it's hard when any company goes under. This is beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm just going to stop for a second. I have a cunning plan, my lord. Oh! Oh, wow! Wait a second. Look, hold on. Look at that! Look at that beautiful nebula. It is nighttime and you can see the nebula hanging in the sky. Oh my god. That is beautiful. Let's just take a look around at the skies. You see, this is the thing. It's like Elite Dangerous. You're like, haven't I got some job to do here? But like, no, look at this beautiful nebula. Oh man. Okay, I'm looking for something. So there's something in this direction. I'm gonna go this direction. So you see, I've got a scanner that does kind of gives me a clue of what is in some direction or another. Right, I mean, this is the thing. Elite... I totally understand why people buy the game and then they're like, "Oh, Elite, it's like shallow. There's nothing to do." It is so correct that it is like you playing as Han Solo where he never meets Luke Skywalker, right? You know, you can do all that stuff, but you're pretty much an eternal, you know, business of just getting jobs, making money, potentially making more money, right? But it's in a universe that is wonderfully immersive, and that's what we really kind of want, you know? Okay, we're finding something over here. Yeah, no, it's really hard to tell until you get really close to things what you're actually looking for. Oh, wait. We've got. Oh, look! Like, wait. The containers are actually rolling out of here. Oh, look, a canister of narcotics. Let's see if I can pick up the narcotics while driving. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna be a drug dealer. Oh, yeah, there's another one. There, look, I didn't even have to violate their, like, no-fly zone. I just... I just waited for the canisters to roll out. That's so funny. Okay, did anyone notice whether that place that I visited had, a commodities or black market? I guess I didn't know about a black market. Yeah, Nico77025 does have concerns or issues with Elite Dangerous and their peer-to-peer model. I totally understand that, and yes, I think... I do know that they do have some proper server-like based networking, but that it isn't always invoked. If you have a decent peer-to-peer... If you have decent, like, personal connections, then it works. Okay. Stand clear, it says. I'm just going to drive forwards very carefully. There we go. Let's take this over. Yes, Elite Dangerous really has a realistic starfield at every spot in the galaxy. That's the cool thing. Yes, I've heard about the German fusion reactor. You know, the thing is that reactor is actually kind of based on old technology. It is really cool that they've actually gone and explicitly solved all these field issues. But, I mean, really, it's just still a case of waiting to... it's still one of these things where the material science is really what's governing the problem.
Landing gear retracted.
The problem with building nuclear or fusion reactors is you need to somehow make your materials out of something that can absorb neutron radiation for any reasonable amount of time. My favorite video game soundtrack, oh my god. FTL is pretty fantastic. Final Fantasy VI, Super Hexagon, Crypt of the Necrodancer. Yeah, those are all great soundtracks. Lang Terminal, Request Docking. Okay, there we go. If I could witness one celestial object, I would like to know what a gamma ray burster looked like up close. The trailer for Star Trek Beyond is disappointing, but the problem I have is that it does have Idris Elba in it, which pretty much makes it a dead cert movie that I want to see. And that was the same with Star Trek Into Darkness. It was like, oh, it has Benedict Cumberbatch in it. Well, that's a movie I have to see. I don't care how bad the movie is. Yeah, people... Yes, Kitty Kid 888 seems to have some, you know, really likes my dancing. I just really like vinyl. I think I might have to turn around here. Okay. And I'm coming in backwards. Okay, so I gotta turn around here. So I'm gonna... I'm gonna rotate around here very slowly. The problem is my yaw is associated with my... Oh wow, you see, I think when I'm rolled over, I can't I don't have enough thrust to keep vertical. Wow, this is the worst landing ever.
Docking successful.
Whew.
Aliens disengaged.
Okay, let's see if I have a black market here. Oh, this Pop-Tart beer is all gone. Contacts. Black market. Let's sell some narcotics. I want to sell illegal goods. I have narcotics. What do you mean I don't have anything to sell? That looks like... Wait, are narcotics totally legit here? Is this like an anarchy system or something? Oh, wait, I can't sell stuff here. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to find some place. The narcotics aren't illegal, so I can't sell them because there's no commodities market. That's pretty funny. It still says necro. I fixed the necro dancer thing for a while. What was I gonna? Somebody. Wait a sec. Somebody was saying. Where do I stand on? Well, the Idris Elba taking over on Bond. That was just like a fake thing or whatever. But I would totally approve because Idris Elba, total badass. Right? Seriously. He's badass. Yeah, the place only has a bad black market, and it doesn't have any regular stuff. No. Can I tell if that has it? Let's go to the system map. Will it tell me if it has the thing? Yep, it does say Viking Funeral KSP, but it is wrong. Okay. No object selected. Let's zoom in. Planetary map. There, look at that. We have Erdush Vista. We have Burzhein's Inheritance, which I guess is where... Oh, wait a second. I'm at Lang Terminal. And Burzhin has... oh, it has a commodities market. So I could try selling it there. There, look, I'll set course for that. I don't know how much this is worth. I'm just curious. I've not been a narcotics trader, but I'm going to take this and go with it. Yeah, the Viking Funeral was a complete failure. We never managed to get... It was still 2 hours out from the thing, right? There's a skimmer there, by the way. You can shoot these if you like. Not going to shoot these, of course. But I could, if I wanted to.
Landing gear retracted.
I like how it says lawless. Doesn't really matter. You think the narcs are prohibited there? I have no idea about Independence Day resurgence. I need to turn this... I need to get higher up, really. I'm just going to do that. Frameshift drive charging. The friendship drive. I was playing KSP, found your videos to help me, and now I'm here and my probe is lost in space. Does your probe have feelings? I don't think so. I think your probe is quite happy. I think your probe is probably happy to be free. I mean, you know, what else are you going to do? As long as it doesn't have Kerbals on it, you should be fine. Okay, we gotta travel around the planet to the other side. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. What I'm gonna do is go higher and higher. Baby. Because it's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose, or something like that. 3 kilometers per second. Do I watch? I'm not really being an anime fan. I mean, I've sort of. I like you know, Princess Mononoke and all the like super artsy anime, but I've not been a watcher of a anime series by any means. But you know, it's just mostly because of lack of time. Oh man, super tired. 7 kilometers per second. You know what? I should fly on my side now that I'm at altitude so I can get to the target faster. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Okay, yeah, Pokemon, don't leave your leftovers so long. Yeah, Cthulhu is warning me that the narcotics are prohibited in that location. That may well be the case. But we will cross that bridge when I get there. Sorry, I'm actually getting really tired. I suspect because I've got the beer. You know what I always thought would be kind of fun, by the way, would be to take, you know in Elite, like, all these games, you're flying and you're wearing a spacesuit. And I've never tried controlling the game wearing gloves. So here I've got these gloves. These are my Hitman gloves for my Halloween costume. Let's try flying a spaceship with gloves on, because gloves actually reduce the sensitivity, you know? I have actually seen Planet S. If you notice, I actually did a video with a guy that's like, you know, he does little documentaries on anime stuff. And I was the voiceover for his Planet S video. There we go. So I'm now flying with gloves on. Ooh, yes. I am now protected. Listen to those sounds. Berrezin's Inheritance. That's pretty fun. I should probably reduce my speed a little. Oh, no, speed is being reduced too much. No, let's keep it around here. What time is it where I live? It is 11:52. And I need to get some sleep. Which is why I'm going to be stopping really soon now. There we go. About 1,000 kilometers out at this point. I'm just going to wait until I'm a little closer before I start heading straight down. You could try searching for Planet S Scott Manley. I think it's more like The More You Know Anime, or Did You Know Anime? That's what it is. Basically, the guy wrote it, and he gave it to me, and I did the voiceover. Because I actually like doing videos like that, where it's basically somebody gives me stuff to say. Because, frankly, the effort of thinking about things, sometimes it's a lot nicer to just, you know, do things. Voyager, I believe, is still in production. In fact, I need to check. What happened was NASA got a couple of really good jobs that he couldn't ignore. Have I... Kitty Kid is really desperately asking, have I played Terraria? Yes, I have played Terraria. Orion plays more Terraria than me, however. Okay. Wow, listen to that. That sound goes... Wow. Okay. 7.5 kilometers. Contact. Request docking. I'm trying to do this and wearing gloves. Because, you know, doing stuff in space gloves and stuff is hard. There is the target there. You know, one thing I've noticed, by the way, is the landing pads on the planets still say... yeah, I did Starbound. In fact, I did a video on Starbound very early, and then later on people were like, you guys shouldn't give Starbound any respect because they don't update the game. And then they updated the game tons. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Yeah, no, Vanguard Mark 1, there's so many... Trading is really not the best way to make money early on. The best way to make money early on is bounty hunting. Or, you know, there's a lot of ways to make money. So, look, see it says, caution! Gravity. Do you see that? You know what? They've totally copied that from the space station, because... on a space station, I could totally understand that you'd be like, oh my god, there's gravity here! Because it's like a space station, and it's normally 0G and everything. But on a planet, it's like, oh my god, there's gravity on this planet! Who would have thought there would be gravity on a planet? And I know it's illegal, but if I go to Starport Services... Let's try the contacts now. Let's see if there's a black market here. Ah, there's no black market. That's so funny. This is really funny. There's a black market at the other place that won't let me sell it because it's not illegal there. That's pretty funny, actually. Oh dear. Oh man. Like, warning! Warning! There is gravity here! Vanguard, I went and made a bunch of money in a Sidewinder with stock lasers, right? Seriously? Ah. Man. I need to make some money. I've pledged allegiance to whatever her face is, and absolutely failed to do anything. This is uncool. I should just jettison this crap. Inventory. Ship cargo. There. Can I jettison it? There. Ha! Just. Oh! I accidentally dropped this narcotics on the launch pad. I don't know where they came from. They're highly illegal, but they're certainly not mine. Nothing to do with me. Sack Buttist single-handedly was inspired to go and study rocket science and space technology to University in Norway. Well, I gotta say, good luck with that. So, let's do this. Exit. Bulletin board. Seriously, like, I am forever impressed, and I can't wait for the first person to actually go to space that mentions Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, I'm totally... all I need is the red tie and the suit. It's upstairs. These are my Agent 47 gloves that I wore for my Halloween costume. Classified data transportation. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's go for another launch. No, I really, I don't know, I just want to make sure that everybody's happy. The drone thingies really make mining a whole lot easier than it was. Oh man, so you gotta get up above 2 kilometers to be able to see stuff on the surface. I guess I'm going to be flying around in the daylight side now because it's easier to see things during the day. Oh, there's plenty of people at, you know, JPL that have played KSP. I'm just going to cruise along and look for a blue spot. Actually, truthfully, I probably need to be getting to bed. Yeah, I could probably get my full spaceman outfit on. Okay, hold on. Let's get into my full space outfit. Okay, just knocked over my thing. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, this is so hard. There we go. Okay. Warning! The space air is coming in. Goggles on, man. There, I can take a look above me here. Except there's no way to actually look up there. There's nothing here. There's truly a desolate wasteland with nothing. Wait a second, I need to be going upwards.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Why am I taking heat damage? Wow! That was pretty impressive. So by flipping upside down, my thrusters probably began to overheat there. Did you see that? That was cool! My vertical thrusters had to work too hard. I'm just really curious about that now. Hold on, I'm going to try that again. Flip upside down. So now my vertical thrusters, or my... Yeah, look, temperature starts rising. And I start falling down towards the surface. That's what happens. See those engines? I'm wondering if that's what causes these things. Yeah, look, they had to work really hard. Yeah, that's really funny that this... I noticed that the spacecraft was falling down, you know. But I didn't... The overheating was what really surprised me. Oh, it's one of the best things is when your canopy oh, look! Wait, I'm right in the middle of a thing. I'm gonna stop. We have a sensor signature here.
Cargo scoop deployed.
I don't care about the cargo scoop. My landing gear does need to be deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Just gonna zero out my velocity and land this thing. I need the goggles to protect me against the space air. The space air is really dangerous, as you know. It will cause all sorts of problems. Oh, yeah. Bit of a rough landing. Okay. Just trying to get it lined up. There we go. And only a minimal amount of damage. The ventral ones apparently do a lot more work for whatever reasons. Oh, I've seen a video where some guy made it back from like 600 light years away with a, you know, with a cracked canopy. Okay, now we need to go looking for our target. Let's send our spacecraft back. The funny thing is, I wish we could have this level of automation most of the time. I wish we could actually, like, send our spacecraft to dock and things like that. Instead, we can only do it when we're planet side. Okay, there's something over this way. Let's start heading this way and see what we can see. I can just keep that engine going forwards, and then... Okay, look, so you can actually see what the spacecraft looks like moving around. Pretty cool, huh? Of course, I could completely lose control of it at this point. You can even see my character in there. That's it. What I find interesting is you can fit this whole thing into the space required for 2 cargo pods, but it itself can carry 2 cargo pods. Okay, we get a signal here that is definitely getting stronger. Wow, somebody else has come in and pointed out that this is not Kerbal Space Program. Good lord, that is such an original comment. I don't know why Twitch just gets confused all the time. It just happens. No, I know it says I'm playing Kerbal Space Program. I went in and explicitly made it change to say Elite Dangerous, but it chose not to update. So all I can assume is that Twitch likes it when you make jokes like that, so you guys should keep on making jokes like that. Because Twitch clearly likes it, and you know, Twitch is important, because Twitch is one of those big websites that makes lots of money, and has a big community of people, and, you know, like, you know, you want to be original, you want to be part of that community, so making that joke is clearly joining the community in a way that is highly participatory. Oh man, this is really hard to do with these things. I think there might be two sources here. Oh, there, look, there's something. It's a rock! I found a rock. Okay, I gotta go backwards. Bronzite chondrite. Oh, man. That's more like it. deploy the landing scoop, or the cargo scoop, and pick up this material. You can pick up these minerals and use them to build, you know, extra features and stuff for your spacecraft. Oh! New material discovered! There we go. Now there's another material nearby, I was pretty sure. Oh, right there. Okay. It's pointing really strongly in this direction. Somewhere here is a chunk of rock that has my name on it. There we go. Look at how easy that was. I noticed that the graphics still show it as if it's a cargo canister that I'm picking up, but it's a chunk of rock, in fact. I thought that it was a very highly organized piece of rock. Okay, there's something this way. The third-person view is entirely, like, offline, as in you can't control the spacecraft while it's in third-person view, but you can admire its beauty up close if you like. Assuming you set the camera up. Uh-oh, I'm gonna go over the top here. Let's watch it. I have no control over the steering right now while in this view. So it's entirely likely that should the situation arise, I could find myself floating or falling or even crashing. And I could do nothing about it. Still, it's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. We're getting pretty close. There's another one. So somebody's making a joke about Kerbal Space Program for the PlayStation 4. You do realize that Kerbal Space Station was announced for the PlayStation 4 before any other console formats, right? Because PlayStation 4 is awesome. It's really, really awesome. It's my favorite spaceship console game. If you start No, Epic Test Master, I have actually died while in debug cam from falling too far, so I don't know what you're talking about. Let's call my parent ship back. Recall. I'm gonna go somewhere. Somewhere around here. Where is it? My alien spaceship, my whatever. I take it that I'm not an X-Bone person, largely because I've not been a Microsoft person, and that was a bias. But I'm actually getting well, I can't say, but I do have Xbox hardware. Put it that way. But it's not my primary choice. My primary choice has always been PlayStation or Nintendo. I have every Nintendo consoles because Nintendo consoles are the consoles which have all of the best games. A lot of people don't like Nintendo consoles because they have a sparsity of titles, but generally that's not been a problem for me. So I can use some of this to craft items. Inventory, synthesize. See, so I could craft a refuel thing for my SRV. Should I be stuck in the middle of nowhere, I can refine some of this material and produce fuel. It's very nice. Yeah, it does really have a terrible overseer problem when you drive fast. Unfortunately, I end up just flying over and missing a lot of stuff. Let's see if we can get on top of my spacecraft. Ready, and... No, that's not going to work. Still, I stopped in the right place. Just carefully put myself underneath it. I think there needs to be some other indicator of this. Whew! Oh, man! And suddenly the world was less green. Oh! Well, let's take this off the ground and back into space. I'm gonna reverse into space. Actually, I'm not, but I could.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, no. Oh, this thing does not have the thrust to keep going if I point it the wrong way. It doesn't have the thrust to do it in reverse. Oh, wrong way.
Flight assist.
Woo! Turned off flight assist by accident. Yeah, I've seen some crazy terrain. I've actually seen planets where the terrain was completely invisible. Thankfully, I think they fixed that bug. But it would be unfortunate if they had not fixed that bug. I'm going to dock at this station because I do need to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, man. I think it's safer to land it at a station. Anyway, look, guys. It is 12 past 12, and I really do need to get some sleep. Thanks for dropping by. I'll be back to some regular scheduled stuff and things like that, but I will be, I will be saying goodnight. Nico77025 votes no sleep, but I don't think that is really a viable option, I'm sorry. I hope you have a fabulous time, because you have a lot of Christmas shopping and stuff to do. I don't know, whatever. Ah, yes, William Wallace probably did sleep. I will sleep. I'm getting very tired. I'm really tired. But, good night. It'd probably be easier if I just turned off the camera, right?